Bianca has it. She's strong. She has the look. She's athletic. She can use the EST, the strongest, the bestest. She can sound. She says she's the baddest. She can throw that in there. Yes, heel for Jade versus Bianca. That would be a perfect scenario as well. I would like to see that. I would love to see how that would go down between those two women, because we know that's been teased, Bianca versus Jade. And I'm going to actually get into that in a second. And then you said something good here too, good, Bray. You said she could kick B-Fab out the group and have a quick feud. Yes, because let's be honest here. Let's be brutally honest here. No pun intended, good, Bray. Is B-Fab doing anything for that group? Is B-Fab doing anything for the group? Is she really helping the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley? Is she really helping those boys? I would say no. So we need that female presence of a dominant female, someone who has a name and who's even been a former champion in Bianca Belair to help her career and everything else for that matter. I don't see why they wouldn't make that move. It will honestly be the best move. And you said here, also Priest preserve her career. Absolutely. I think it will. But I don't, B-Fab's not helping that group. She's not helping that group. I don't see how it can make a difference. I don't see how it would. I don't see how it could make a huge difference for that group. B-Fab is just there. Now, don't get me wrong. She's there. She's doing her thing against Scarlett. But Scarlett's no real threat. Let's be honest. That's all she doing is fighting off little Scarlett. She ain't really doing nothing with her. You know? I'm sorry to say that, but she's not. She's not doing nothing with her. I wish I could say otherwise, but I can't. I can't. She's not doing nothing. That would be the best thing. Like I said, Bianca needs a character change. She needs a character change, and she needs one like yesterday. She definitely needs one. Because I don't see why, if you keep her baby face, it's going to hurt her more than help her. It's going to help. It's going to hurt her. Anything. You know, we need that absolutely. I don't know how they would do that. It's just I know it'll suck. It'll suck for B-Fab because we know B-Fab was released once before. If you do have her kicked out the group by Bianca, I'm telling you this right now, B-Fab will get released again. She will get released from WWE because they don't have no other storyline for her. They don't have no other storyline for her. And let's be honest here. I said this before and I'll say it again. Let's be honest here. Bianca turning heel. She has every reason to turn heel. Let's think about it. You know, she has every reason to turn heel. And what else you say, good Brad? Nope, she can't even walk next to Montez. You're right. B-Fab can't even walk next to Montez. No. And I know Bianca really in real life don't like that, but I'm not one to start any rumors. But anyway, she has every reason to turn heel. As stated earlier, Damage CTRL took her out. They cost her championship and even championship opportunities. So I don't see why not make her a heel. It's going to help her. You know, we talk about people going heel all the time. We always talk about it. We always talk this person go heel, that person go heel. We always talk about it. But in Bianca's case, she has every reason to turn heel, and it makes perfect sense why she would go heel. I don't see why she wouldn't go heel. It would be a perfect thing for her character. I don't, and look how she was treated. Look how they turned against her. She needs to go heel, if anything else. You know, and it would be a perfect storyline. Like if, for example, when The Rock went from Rocky Maivia to The Rock with domination, we knew why he turned heel. The fans said You know, they booed The Rock. Randy Orton, when he turned to the Viper, we knew why, because again, he was turned on by Evolution. He won the town and kicked him out the group. Then we got the Viper that we all know and love today. Bianca has every reason to turn heel. She got screwed over time and time again by Damage CTRL. And like she said herself, Damage CTRL was built to basically take out Bianca Belair and also Becky Lynch as well. So I don't see why, why it would not be a good reason for her to turn heel. Why not? So she could definitely have dominance as a good heel. Bianca could do everything in her power, use her power, like I said, the EST, her strength, and have a good story behind her being heel. And she could just chop everybody down in the women's division, one by one, chop everybody down, chop everybody down, chop everybody down, chop everybody down you could think of. Chop everybody down you could think of. And also too, Goodbread said it earlier, she also can have great feuds. She can also have great feuds. She can also have great feuds in the future. And what I mean, stated, like Gilbert said, Jade Cargill could be one of them. Jade Cargill would be the babyface, Bianca heel. We could have Bayley going against Bianca. We could have even Naomi go against Bianca one-on-one. Tiffany Stratton's a heel. No, the Damage CTRL is still heel. But, maybe that would be a good idea, because Bayley did turn babyface. Who's going to take her spot as the heel? Jade is a babyface. Tiffany's already been heel. Bianca could take that spot as a heel. So I would definitely love to see what views she could be put in and how this can work. And like I said, we want to see the number one feud, as I did just mention, Bianca versus Jade. Bianca as a heel, Jade as a babyface. And I think that would be a moneymaker match. It could even be a big main event WrestleMania women's match, or SummerSlam, or Royal Rumble type of thing. It would definitely be on the big stage. I don't see why it would be on a small stage. I think it would be amazing. Mr. Hugo, thanks for coming out to the red carpet ring. You said she would be a good heel. Absolutely. And she can have great feuds. Now, Bianca and Jade, they could go off strength versus strength, power versus power. But you would have a good person in Jade and a bad person in Bianca. You can't have a face versus face, a face versus baby face. Does not work out too well. It can work, but it would be better if we have a heel versus baby face, or a tweener at least. Think about the feuds, Rock versus Stone Cold. Rock was always the heel, and Stone Cold was heel. John Cena versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton was always the heel. Right now, Cody versus Roman. Roman Reigns is the heel. Everyone gotta have a counterpart. You can't have two baby faces or two heels. So Bianca and Jay will definitely, that match will tear the house down. That feud will tear the house down at any given event, whether it's a WrestleMania, like I said before, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, whatever the case may be. And they both will still be on SmackDown. Now, I don't know how the draft will work out, because we do have a draft coming up. The draft is normally in April after WrestleMania, or May. I think last year was May. Now, that's the thing. But Bianca, I'm more likely will stay on SmackDown, I'm assuming. I don't see why she would go to Raw. So, she would finish out her feuds. Now, once she finished her heel run on SmackDown, she can make the jump and go back to Raw, where she did become more prominent and just have a heel run on Raw. She was on Raw, but as a babyface. SmackDown now, babyface. So she could go there later on, but I don't see it right now. She makes sense for her to stay on SmackDown and have her feud with Jade, who's also on SmackDown. because that feud is going to happen at some given point. The fans are going to see that. That's the way I would at least have it booked. And then also too, another reason why Bianca would be why she should turn heel. Bianca could be an amazing heel champion because Bianca is a 3-time women's champion, holding, the women's champion twice, and holding the women's world champion once, formerly known as the Raw and SmackDown championships. But she could be an amazing heel champion. We have never not only see Bianca as a heel character, we never seen her as a heel women's champion. Whether it could be the women's champion or whether it could be the women's world championship. Like I said, she could eventually go to Monday Night Raw, following her finishing her run on SmackDown as a heel, or she could be a champion on SmackDown and then be a champion on Raw later. Bianca, let's not forget, she did hold on to the women's championship for 420 days. So she could be a great heel champion. She could dominate SmackDown or Raw with either or championship. Mostly she'll start on SmackDown. And she can, we had the last heel champ we had there was dominant was Bayley. And Bayley was at the time SmackDown was champ for 380 days. So Bianca could have a long run again, but this time as a heel. And she could take over SmackDown, take over Raw, whatever the case may be. I could definitely see that going down with Bianca. She could definitely do that. She could be in her bag as champion. So I don't see why they wouldn't make the jump. But I will say, if you're going to make her heel, especially make her heel champion, you better do it sooner than rather later. You don't want to take too long to make the jump to make her a heel, because it will hurt her stock and her value. You want to make her a heel as soon as possible, maybe after WrestleMania, maybe heading to Money in the Bank this summer, definitely before SummerSlam or around that time, the latest, making her the women's champion, but mainly making her a heel character. Let's get more Bianca talking all that trash like she does, and she does it best.
You standing here and you don't even go here.
We could get more of that type of Bianca as a heel. So I would love to see what WWE is going to do next with Bianca Belair being a heel champion, because I think she'll be a better heel champion than she ever was a babyface champion. She probably could be a good draw as a heel. Some people can't make the jump. They'll be a good draw as a babyface, but they won't get over the hump as a heel. Not just drawing, but character, getting over the fans, etc., etc. And then they just turn around and make the character back to a babyface. But I know Bianca's very popular with the young girls. Like I said, I know she has good entrance as a babyface, but could be definitely good as a heel. We gotta get that heel persona in her. And like I said, her pairing up with Street Profits and Bobby Lashley is not a bad idea. We could definitely see that going down. Definitely see that going down. I don't see why it wouldn't go down in that way, shape, or form. But Bianca, I'm like I said, I'm getting tired of the whole baby face. I'm on my own, just skipping around, twirling her hair. She needs. We saw this with Bayley, how Bayley made the move from the hugger to the role model. We need something like that with Bianca. I'm on my own. I guess maybe we change her theme song. Change the theme song would be great. I don't see why they can't do that. That would be a good move for Bianca Belair. That would be a great move for her, and I don't think it will hurt her. It's going to only help her if anything else. But they got to get the jump on it, and they cannot wait too long, because WWE has a tendency of doing this. They wait too long to make her a heel, and it don't go over. It just don't go over, and I think they need to do that. Like I said, Bianca Belair, she's amazing in the ring. I know she kind of a little botchy with the KOD, but other than that, she's gonna be solid. She's gonna be solid. I don't see why they can't do the jump. Now, not only with her heel, you know, she also can, maybe even make a great baby face out of Jade or a baby face out of Bayley. A great heel is just as good as a great baby face. You're being pretty much the foil to a character or a counterpart. I don't see why they can't go in. We need Bianca to do that for the fans and for everybody else. Also in the chat. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you think Bianca should turn heel. Put a 2 if you think she shouldn't turn heel and stay babyface. I think that would be a great decision. Great decision if she does that, because it will only make sense to do that, and we can have Bianca as another champion. She, like I said, already a 3-time champion. Make her a 4-time champion, even a 5-time champion. And she also has that whole, she's Bianca is not easy to defeat. She would be a heel, she would be hard to defeat. Now you give a reason why Bianca would be so hard to defeat. So we got to take that into perspective too. And it would be great as a heel champion, be hard to beat in the ring. So that's the way at least I would book it. That's how it would be booked, for that matter. Because Bianca has it. Just like I said, maybe the KOD is a little botchy. She does that a little too much. But other than that, she maybe even change her finisher, speaking of which, but I don't think they will, because the whole KOD will be a great heel finisher. That wouldn't be her to change the finisher, make it maybe give her more of a submission move. More heels are off. They do good as a submission, but since she has the power, she don't need a submission move. But it would be great to add that to a repertoire of moveset that she has currently. I don't see why it wouldn't do it, but definitely something to look forward to. Something to look forward to. I don't see why it would go down in that way, shape, or form. So that's how at least I would book it. Other than that, though, Bianca, that's the reason I say she should turn heel, and it would be a perfect scenario for her, not just short term, but maybe even long term for that matter. And that's all I have regarding why she should turn heel, and I mean if Bianca Belair turning heel. Why should Bianca go heel? Why Bianca should go heel? Why should she turn heel?